Tamra Judge is not nervous about upcoming season and thinks the entire RHOC cast will return. Tamra Judge is already thinking about the upcoming season of The Real Housewives of Orange County, as the current one comes to a close. The last of the three-part reunion is set to air on Thursday night, and then will officially bid goodbye to season 18. It's been a tumultuous year, to say the least, with Tamra bearing the brunt of viewers' backlash, much to her surprise. Fans of the franchise felt she abandoned her former friend, Shannon Beater, despite her claims otherwise. During a recent interview, Tamra teased that things ended well between her and Shannon, although the 60-year-old affirmed in Part 2 that she had no interest in being friends. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out, but in the meantime, Tamra is already thinking about what will happen next. The controversial RHOC star noted that she isn't nervous about season 19, adding that while contracts have not yet been sent out, she thinks everyone will return. Tamra Judge is not nervous about returning to RHOC next season. Tamra made it a date night with her husband, Eddie Judge, while at the American Reality Television Awards, and she stopped to chat with Access Hollywood as they walked the carpet. RHOC was a major topic of conversation, and the blonde beauty confessed that season 18 didn't go as she envisioned. She thought it would be easy until it started airing, and the backlash began. The mom of three hinted that editing was to blame, noting, "It was very upsetting to me because it was very one-sided. I don't want to blame editing, but it was very, very one-sided." Despite the rough season, Tamra is looking forward to the next one. "I'm not nervous at all," she exclaimed. "Obviously, our contracts are year to year, so we never know who's coming back, but if I had to guess, I would say everybody's back." Tamra gives an update on friendship with Vicki Gunvalson and Shannon Beater. During her chat with the media outlet, Tamra hinted she made amends with Shannon after a tumultuous season. The first two parts of the reunion have already aired, and we saw some heated moments between the former friends. However, things seemingly took a turn for the better in Part 3, as Tamra teased in her interview when asked where things stand with Shannon. "I don't want to give anything away," said Tamra. "The reunion was actually really good. It's about conflict and resolution, and there was definitely a lot of resolution that happened. Meanwhile, don't expect a resolution between Tamra and Vicki Gunvalson anytime soon." "No, that ***** is dead to me," she exclaimed. As the bright California sun drenched the quiet streets of Coto de Caza, Tamra Judge sat in her chic, modern kitchen, casually sipping on a green juice. Her signature blonde waves were effortlessly tousled, and her piercing blue eyes glimmered with the unmistakable confidence of a woman who had weathered many storms, both personal and professional. After nearly 2 decades of drama, triumphs, and trials on The Real Housewives of Orange County, RHOC, Tamra was anything but nervous about the upcoming season. In fact, she was thrilled. "People always expect me to be on edge before a new season starts filming," Tamra said with a shrug, speaking to a Bravo insider during a recent interview. "But I'm not nervous. Not even a little. I think we've got a great group, and honestly, I feel like this is going to be one of our best seasons yet." This was a bold statement, considering how much drama had unfolded the previous season. From Heather Dubrow's multi-million-dollar home sale to Shannon Beater's DUI scandal, the show had been nothing short of explosive. Yet Tamra seemed unfazed. Perhaps it was her years of experience, or maybe it was the renewed sense of self she'd found since her return to the series. Either way, her energy was infectious. A cast worth keeping. When asked about the fate of the cast, Tamra was quick to share her optimism. "I honestly think the entire cast is coming back. There's no dead weight here. Every single one of us brings something unique to the table, and the dynamics are just electric." This was music to fans' ears as rumors had been swirling about potential cast shakeups. Would Juna Kirschenheiter's storyline about blending her family hold enough weight? Was Emily Simpson's newfound confidence in her career and personal life enough to secure her spot? Tamra seemed to think so. "Juna and Emily have really stepped it up," she admitted. "And let's not forget Shannon. She's had a tough year, but that woman knows how to rise from the ashes. People love a comeback story, and Shannon's got one brewing." Heather Dubrow's name, of course, couldn't be left out of the conversation. "Heather is Heather," Tamra said with a sly grin. "She's polished, she's calculated, and she's got that old-school OC vibe that keeps things interesting." Plus, she's got a few surprises up her sleeve this season. Trust me. The drama that fuels the show. While Tamra's outward demeanor was calm, she acknowledged that the season wouldn't be without its challenges. It wouldn't be RHOC if there weren't a little chaos, right? She joked. Rumor had it that Tamra and Shannon's relationship would once again be put to the test. The two had rekindled their friendship after years of estrangement, but whispers suggested that the wounds from past betrayals hadn't fully healed. There's definitely going to be some tension, Tamra admitted, her tone more serious. Shannon and I are in a better place, but we're still working through a lot. We both have strong personalities, and sometimes that leads to misunderstandings. But it wasn't just Tamra and Shannon who would be stirring the pot. Word on the street was that Gina and Heather would clash over some unresolved issues from last season, while Emily would find herself caught in the crossfire of a few heated debates. Emily's not afraid to speak her mind anymore, Tamra said with a laugh, and that's going to ruffle some feathers. But honestly, I love it. We need that energy. Personal growth and business ventures. As always, Tamra planned to bring her authentic self to the show. She wasn't just a pot stirrer or a sharp-toned commentator. She was also a wife, a mother, and a businesswoman. This season, fans would see more of Tamra balancing her personal life with her professional ambitions. Eddie and I are in a great place, she said, referring to her husband and business partner. Cut Fitness is thriving, and we're launching some exciting new projects. I think viewers are going to love seeing that side of me. Tamra also hinted at a deeper dive into her family life, including her relationship with her children. Being a mom is the most important role I have, she said. And while it's not always easy to share those moments on camera, I think it's important to show the real stuff. Fans and critics. One thing Tamra wasn't concerned about: the critics. Over the years, she'd faced her fair share of backlash, but she'd learned to tune out the noise. People are always going to have opinions, she said with a shrug. And that's fine. At the end of the day, I know who I am, and I'm proud of the woman I've become. If people want to judge me based on what they see on TV, that's their prerogative. Tamra was equally unfazed by fan speculation about her motives for returning to the show. People love to say, "Oh, she's only back for the paycheck," she said, rolling her eyes. But anyone who knows me knows that I love this show. I've been a part of it for so long, and I genuinely believe in what we're doing. It's not just about the drama. It's about the connections, the growth, and the stories we share. Looking ahead, as Tamra prepared to dive into another season of filming, she couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement. "I'm ready," she said with a smile. "This season is going to be raw, real, and maybe a little messy. But that's what makes it great. I think fans are going to love what we have in store." And with that, Tamra finished her green juice, stood up, and headed out the door, ready to take on whatever the next chapter of RHOC had in store. Whether it was rekindling old friendships, navigating new rivalries, or simply living her truth, one thing was certain: Tamra Judge was back, and she wasn't holding anything back. For Tamra, the show wasn't just a job, it was a platform, a passion, and a part of her legacy. And as she looked ahead to the upcoming season, she was more confident than ever that she, and the rest of the cast, were exactly where they were meant to be.